Hey, salut tout le monde, Monsieur Védère le Mike, comment ça va? J'espère que vous allez bien, on est reparti sur Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. Alors, je suivais un truc, quand je jouais, c'était... Alors, dossier Minecraft est un informateur infiltré au sein des Hills. Ouais, mais alors attends. Hmm.
you hear? Did you hear? Another sailor's drowned. Did you hear? Another sailor's drowned on the beach. What an idiot. Did you hear? Another...
Cargaison disparue, police sur place.
Did you hear? Another...
Putain, c'est... Je suis con en plus. C'était juste avant. L'œuvre d'une sirène.
Did you hear? Another sailor.
Police sur place. L'œuvre d'une sirène.
Did you hear? Another...
Fond de l'alcool contre-monde. Flèche près du cimetière. Putain!
Did you hear?
Cargaison
Another
disparue.
sailor.
Ouais, c'était ça. Alors.
And the kiss mark, it's the work of a siren, I'm telling you.
Here to gawk at the bloater?
Not at all, officer. Perhaps I can help.
Help with what exactly? Solving an accident? Fellow drank himself to death, literally. Case closed. It's not the first case, neither. A few days ago, another drunken sailor drowned himself in a fountain.
What can you tell me about the other sailor?
Nothing to tell. Some rich chap complained about a dead body in a fountain. Wasn't me who inspected the scene, though. Should have gone easy on the bottle, if you ask me. They get to shore, they start drinking like fish. Too bad booze doesn't make them grow gills, eh?
I would like to take a look around.
Go ahead. Just don't disturb the evidence, all right? I still have to write my report.
There's talk on the streets that a siren could be responsible for the drownings.
A siren? You mean the bird woman kind? Why, of course, we've got sirens aplenty round here. Harpies, too. Oh, please.
What's happened? Oh, who is it? Oh, who is it?
C'est gonflé. Ces histoires là.
Hobbies are a good way to take the mind off all the...
His whole body is
Murders.
tense, stiffened by rigor mortis. A kiss on the forehead is quite intimate, but the vulgar lip rouge suggests a different type of intimacy. Interesting. The face is frozen in a contorted smile.
What's happened?
His fingers are clenched as if he's clutching to life even now. Worn, soaked boots, size 8. Something smells fishy here, and it's brine.
What's happened? Oh, who is it? Oh, who is it?
It's a good thing the tide hasn't washed away the tracks. I should inspect them more closely. Siren's song. The rumours weren't so absurd after all.
Siren Song. Et c'est censé être quoi? Du rhum? Du quoi? Je pense que c'est censé être du rhum. Hein? Ah non. Red Wine, 14% de volume. 14% d'alcool quoi. Oh oh oh. What did you find, Sherlock? La piste se termine ici. Oh!
A bright red lip rouge mark.
Ne me dis pas que c'est une molle pâle.
Light tobacco with a hint of citrus.
Et lui devrait reconnaître à l'odeur si c'est l'odeur de la molle pâle ou pas, ça. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Ouch.
The water is shallow and the slope is smooth. One would have to be dead drunk to drown here.
Hobbies are a good way to take the mind off all the murders.
Si je veux interroger ces gens-là, il faut que je sois habillé genre en mode ottoman ou vendeur comme ça.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
If you ask that again, I will find where you live and break your windows.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a là, le mongol là? En fait, c'est les pauvres quoi. Genre lui, c'est vraiment un regarde.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Voilà, si je m'habille comme un clochard, en fait, il me répond.
Can I ask you a question?
You think it's funny to bother me?
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
You think it's funny to bother me? Wait a minute, gros, tu vas voir. Le but, c'est de bien se faire voir parmi les marins, donc on les encule, s'ils sont pas contents. Quoi que tu me diras, on va d'abord se transformer en... Comme ça.
Could you help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Is this familiar to you?
I have nothing to say, because I don't know. Check with someone else.
Oh, I am bored.
Do you know anything about
Call me
this?
when you find the answer.
My friend, I know nothing. I'm sorry.
May I ask you something?
I have nothing to say, because I don't know. Check with someone else.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are
Ta
you
gueule,
asking?
John.
About what and dressed as what?
Oh, il m'énerve, il m'énerve. J'ai envie de le taper des fois. Le mec, c'est c'est une invention de mon esprit et il arrive moyen à me casser les bonbons. Genre à dire, oh t'es chiant, oh tu devrais faire ça, mais... Ferme-la mon gros, ferme-la. Qui t'a autorisé à parler? Attends, mais c'est pas ici que... On est sur quel pont là? Ah non, ici c'est... Ah, d'accord. Ici ça a rien à voir. Et c'était où qu'on avait trouvé un... Qu'on avait trouvé un espèce de baleine empalée et tout ça là. Place des fondateurs. C'était pas vers ici, dis donc. Attends, fais voir. Il est où le... Il est là-bas le machin. Brasserie. Pour... Attends.
Unholy howls keeping you inside at night? Luigi can help. All ghosts gone. Meet on southern pier of the Silverton port. Donations gratefully accepted. This town loves the supernatural, but all I see is another scam to disprove.
The world shrivels under a skeptic's eye. That's why you're so sullen, Sherry. You leave no room for delight in the magical.
I delight in making the unknown known. Let us begin by asking someone about the poster and then pay this Luigi a visit at the port.
Dégueulasse.
Do you know anything about this?
I'm sorry, my brother. I know nothing about it.
C'était où putain qu'on avait trouvé ce... Bon, tu sais quoi?
May I ask you something?
I only have private information and I can't share that.
May I ask you something?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
I'm busy. Don't you have papers to fill? City Hall lubberheads.
Back off.
Someone was dragged against their will. The cut is deep, potentially serious if not treated immediately. He is in shock, feverish and dehydrated.
Sherry, you know first aid. Surely you have a duty to help this man. You can't leave him to certain death.
You know what? I'd like to understand.
What?
How did our dead man end up inside the camp in the first place? Do you know anything about this?
I'm too new here to know anything about that, sailor.
No, it's too short for these walls or cliffs. Sealed shut. I doubt our man could get through these grates. It's unlikely anyone could get in or out of the camp by water without alerting the police guards. A single Malpal butt. Roadman cigarettes. A brand highly regarded by law enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan. The good old police just let the man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Ouais, mais t'auras tellement de choix. Voilà, les traces suggèrent plutôt ça.
So, we have a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. She resisted, but he dragged her by force. One of the refugees stood in his way, armed with a stick, yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade. The man didn't anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him. In the confusion, the woman managed to break free. The thug took fright and fled. He was stopped by the falling crates. He stumbled and fell, piercing his chest with his own blade. However, the wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still bleeding, he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. In our man's case, it's the same sword.
Just washed. Better than nothing to bandage the wound. That will kill, not save him. I'll use it to create a solution. I can use this to stop the infection from spreading. I've plated all the ingredients, now to prepare the first aid solution.
Thank you.
This should make you feel better, my friend. Now remain lying down and drink as much water as you can.
Well done, Sherry. At least he won't die from the infection.
Mr. Harlow, your refugees didn't murder anyone.
What? Pray tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect the woman. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle. It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him. And judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
You think one small clerk can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting... Are you able to help me?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
You obviously
May I ask for your assistance?
Or are you just
Sorry.
annoying these people on purpose?
We don't see much here.
You're the one who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us to help him.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again. What do you want from Naylor?
Naylor. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice. And to find them, I need Naylor's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Naylor, if she wants it. But I will be watching you.
Hello, Naylor? My name is Sherlock. I know someone hurt you. I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice. Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people? Christ, Sherlock. Naylor, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending. A cross. The man had this cross. Now go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
Oh, glad that wasn't me.
Not my best work, John. By a long shot. Naylor doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
Donc ça, il faudrait... Donc ça, faudra aller... Alors, venir me voir Professeur Road au nord d'Adler Street.
Are you able to help me?
Do you know, I'd rather bite a snake than talk to you.
Hello.
Eh ben, va te faire enfumer, connard! C'est pas moi qui te la donnerai, ta pièce.
Excuse me, just one question.
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
Ah ouais, et si je te tire une balle? Mr. Fancy Clothes don't find souvenirs. My whole way, Anthony machin. Et comment je sais, moi?
This house seems so familiar.
Greetings. Would you be here about my violin by any chance?
I am. I saw from your posters that it was stolen. The name is Sherlock Holmes.
Very pleased to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I'm Anthony Jones. But by the sounds of it, you haven't seen my instrument, alas. But if there's anything you can do to help locate it, I'd be most glad.
Just tell me exactly what happened. How was your violin stolen?
Some needy soul broke into my home while I was out. The only thing of value they took was the instrument.
Did you report the theft to the police?
I did, but they dismissed it as petty theft. Don't get me wrong, I don't blame them. They certainly have more important matters to deal with.
It would be another crime if I let some petty thief get away with your beloved violin. Let me help you find it.
Oh, thank you very much. I cannot tell you how grateful I am. Come inside, I'll show you everything. Feel free to look around.
The door was kicked in.
We could bake apples here, or smoke a duck. Ooh, or make pizza. Do you like pineapple?
Il va me faire croire qu'il mettait déjà de l'ananas sur les pizzas.
The thief left the bow. I suppose he prefers pizzicato. The jagged bottle reeks of cheap whiskey. Clumsy of a thief to cut himself on the glass he just broke. The scrap of fabric is covered in white stains. An utterly useless theft deterrent for a glass display case. Nothing was taken except for the violin. How odd. These are intricate pieces of music, quite beautiful if my sight reading holds true.
Anything else you'd like to know?
Does anyone else live here?
No. My dear Emily died long ago. And God never blessed us with children. I used to give music lessons, but nobody visits me anymore.
You weren't here when the burglary happened, correct?
I was tending to my wife's grave at the cemetery. I was only gone a few hours and locked the door before leaving.
Ok. Donc j'ai rien d'autre de spécial
I see you've
apparemment.
received many accolades.
Ah, those are from a long time ago. I used to perform a lot in my youth.
Hey. -3, -4 et 5.
The trail stops here among the waste.
Hello, sir. Would you like some fruit? Fresh from the orchard?
I'm not hungry, but I'm looking for a violin that was stolen. Any chance you saw someone with one?
Oh, yes, I did. It was sailors, sir. And they were very good customers. They ate lots of fruit and said that my donkey looks like their friend. Lieutenant Sean.
A lieutenant. Did you see where they went?
No, sorry, sir. I was helping other buyers. Oh, and sir, the sailors also took my donkey. So I guess they weren't very good customers. They promised to return him, but they didn't come back. My father will kill me if he finds out. So I'm still waiting here for them.
Do you know Anthony Jones, the musician? He lives nearby.
Of course. Mr. Jones is very kind. He never barters. Funny you ask.
I'm yet to crack a smile, so pray tell.
Well, the first time they came by, the sailors mentioned something about music, so I told them Mr. Jones can teach them how to play. Wait, so what is his violin? Oh.
You couldn't have known they would steal from the old man. Fortunately, you made up for it with your testimony. I'll find them and your donkey soon enough. Stay put. Someone must have seen where they took it. It's a donkey, for heaven's sake. Can I ask you a question?
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't help you.
Hey.
The donkey was being stubborn, but so were they.
There we are. The first lead in our asinine chase. They certainly bought a lot of fruit from the boy. Fear of scurvy, perhaps?
A pile of dung. An act of defiance. I hope it got on their shoe.
Another bottle of whiskey. This must be Lieutenant Sean. The sailors couldn't get him inside the tavern.
Don't forget to point the boy to his donkey on our way back.
Grief, those drunks are wreaking havoc in there. Grief, those drunks...
Vous voulez voir un peu? Je vais vous la coller, moi.
One of your king is out. Like hell.
Don't bother.
I'm coming.
No more crime for you until next month.
No, you killed him!
Get ready for some pain.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
Take this!
Don't...
Give him the pepper snuff.
No more crime for you and...
The snuff's ready.
I couldn't miss the party.
Don't cry, you'll live.
I thought we were...
Don't bother moving. You've lost. Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Well, they left me no choice. I think I might be nearing intoxication myself just from the smell of them.
Mon doigt a glissé. Tué 5 ennemis. Ouais, bah écoute. J'en ai tué 2 là sur tous ceux qui m'ont fait chier. Donc ça va. C'était les plus violents, on va dire. Donc ça va.
The maker's stamp suggests it was made by a student of Pressender. Quite a lovely instrument.
And somehow, after all the mayhem, it's still in one piece.
Et on est arrivé ici par où? It's okay. Don't be scared anymore. I took care of it.
Hey.
I found your donkey. It's not far from here, outside the Wet Whiskers Tavern. You'd better go after it before someone decides to borrow it again.
Thank you, sir. I'll be quick as a flash. Hey, Yusuf, please look after my cart, okay? And don't eat anything. Well, you can have a couple of grapes, but only the small ones.
Well done. I look forward to the beautiful reunion.
Here's your violin, Mr. Jones. It might have gained a few nicks and scratches, but considering what it's been through, it's a miracle that it's still in one piece.
God bless you. I am deeply in your debt, Mr. Holmes. The scratches don't matter. They are like scars, each telling a story. It is the sound that matters. Oh, you should hear her sing.
It would be my pleasure.
This melody, Sherlock. Don't you recognize it? Look up, Sherry. There used to be an attic up there. We used to sneak in from the roof and listen to Mr. Jones play when we were children. You should tell the old man the truth. I think it will mean a lot to him.
Bravo. I'd forgotten how beautiful a violin sounds in the skilled hands of a virtuoso. That melody, it brought back some memories. I have a confession to make, Mr. Jones. As a child, I used to sneak into the attic above this very room and listen to you play. Spellbound by the music.
So that was you. After my wife's death, it was difficult to pick up the violin again. But knowing someone was listening helped me persevere. In fact, a young man like yourself could breathe a second life into this instrument. It's a remarkable outlet for one's emotion. You should have it.
I can't accept that. And, well, I don't play.
It's never too late to learn, Mr. Holmes. The way I see it, the violin chose you. Take good care of her.
Sherry, I'm really glad we helped him.
I hope you'll enjoy playing it as much as I did.
Mais pourquoi il est désespéré? On lui a retrouvé le violent. Alors il était heureux et affable et maintenant il est désespéré et affable. Alors se fait chier, j'aurais pas dû le prendre.
We could
le
bake
violent.
apples here, or smoke a duck. Ooh, or make pizza. Do you like pie?
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Like if you were a pizza liker. C'est peut-être pas au Chronicle qu'il faut que j'aille, mais à l'hôtel de ville.
Treasure maps from the governor. Find 8 and come back for more.
Could you help me?
There is no amount of money that would make me talk.
Mais je m'en fous, vends-moi ton putain de truc là. Qu'est-ce que. Il est con celui-là ou quoi?
The treasures await you. Collect them all and return for more.
On peut pas lui acheter comme ça. Ouais, j'ai déjà dû. Bref, on s'en bat les races. Comment on rentre de quel côté c'est là leur. C'est derrière moi. C'est ce bâtiment. Alors, les archives. C'est où les archives déjà? C'est pas de ce côté. Bon. C'est là. Thomas Norton. Ah bah putain, j'ai trouvé du premier coup là. Diplômé de l'université d'Oxford en 1864, est entré en fonction en tant que secrétaire au bureau de l'intérieur en 69. Officier des armées en Inde en 75, il s'est vu délivrer la médaille de l'ordre du bain par la reine en personne en 1877. A été nommé au poste d'envoyé britannique en Cordona et a reçu son propre cabinet à l'hôtel de ville le 1er mars 78. Donc on est en 81 il me semble, ou en 80 ou en 81 là, non, donc bon. Ok. Donc ce salopard de machin c'est un violeur. À qui je devrais en parler, ça? Attends. Tatouage de l'intrus du camp. Cet homme n'est pas venu ici par hasard. Bah oui. Et ce tatouage pourrait m'aider à faire tourner. Tatouage. Profil de Thomas Norton.
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an official figure.
I suppose, in a way, we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Oni.
De la façon la plus éloignée, oui. Musée. La muse venue de loin. Vogel. Ouais, mais on s'en fout, ça, non? Bazar Rod et Hermès seulement. C'est toujours la même affaire ou pas? Ah ouais. Peut-être qu'on devrait retourner parler à ce guignol alors. C'était où déjà ça? Marin noyé, non. Ça non. Merde. C'est où son... Caravansérail, je sais pas que... Non, mais il y avait le... Bah, là où il montre ses tableaux, là, le Vogel, la galerie. Ah bon, il va falloir retrouver cette merde. Alors, attends, vas-y. Bazar Road et Hermès Avenue dans la vieille ville. Le croisement de Bazar Road et Hermès Avenue. Hermès Avenue et Bazar Road. On va dire ça. Profil hebdomadaire. Bon, on va se téléporter à côté. Alors... Attends, mais... Il me dit au croisement... d'Hermès Avenue et de Bazar Road. C'est ici le croisement. Genre... C'est là, mais bon... Au croisement, comment ça... C'est ici? Non. Ah si.
I think I'll leave the exhibition in its current state for a while. I'll call it The Art of Vandalism.
Rien à foutre.
I think I'll leave the exhibition in its current state for a while. I'll call it The Art of Vandalism.
Ouais, ok, on a rien à foutre. Si je te parle du...
I think I'll leave the exhibition in its current state for a
bon,
while.
on a compris.
I'll call it The Art of Vandalism.
Donc, Ok, tu veux que je parle de ce tatouage de merde là?
What can I get you, mate? What can I get you, mate? What can I get you, mate?
Et on peut pas se faire servir un verre dans ce jeu.
Could you help me?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
Are you able to help me?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when
Can you satisfy
find
my
the
curiosity?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find
Do you know
the
anything
answer.
about this?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in
Ok,
uniform.
les deux, ils ont la même voix, ils ont tout.
Call me when you find the answer.
Could you help me?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
Can I ask you a question?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying me?
Shadow. Dès que je pose 2-3 fois la London Road to the Hill of Golanza.
Could you help me?
I'm too new here to know anything about that sailor.
How do you do?
Could you help me?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or
Ta
are you just
gueule, toi.
annoying these people on purpose?
Le niveau de la manette est fail. Bon, ben on va arrêter le live là. Je Je pense que ça fait un moment et puis... Je suis sûr que que l'église qui est là. Si on va écouter une conversation à côté, c'est là que le DLC, c'est ça la mission du DLC, je crois. Enfin, le premier DLC, hein. Ah, fais voir. Non, c'est de l'autre côté.
Help me, please.
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
Ah! Ah! Tape dans les gamines.
Hello? Help me, please.
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Et si je m'habille en riche, tu me réponds comme par hasard. Alright, bon. Allez, bah moi je vais faire le live. Merci à ceux qui ont regardé. Et à ce soir pour la suite.